What is up guys? Welcome to another episode of Models of Manila News. So ngayon po meron tayong very special guest, our good friend sa Rotary, Mr. Howie Balino. Musta bro?
Musta? Long
Okay
time.
naman. You're currently in
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Okay, so pag-uusapan po namin ngayon, I invited him about po doon sa guilty verdict kay Miss Maria Ressa, yung pinaka-mainit na issue ngayon dito sa Pilipinas. So, anong initial reaction mo after hearing yung guilty verdict kay Maria Ressa?
Well, people have been like screaming about freedom of speech and that that the truth has to set out, but the people also have to find out what's the truth behind that organization. Rappler is not just Rappler, you know. So how did it existed? How did it got funded? How did it got created? So it's also another thing, you know. Like in my eyes, like as a businessman, you will put pawns in it. She's just one of them, and whatever whatever she's like being predicted for is that yeah, it's there's no for everything there's a reason, you know, and
Par-
I think people find out something.
Parang that's
Di
part
ba?
of what she signed up for eh. When 'di ba? When you play with fire, kapag tira kayo ng tira or 'di ba? Sooner or later meron kang matatamaan na who will fight back. And yun na nga yung nangyari dun sa kanyang
Oh,
case against her.
yeah, like backfire. Tapos she also tried a way to, well, when she was out of the country, right? She went out of the country and stuff, and yeah, she had no other choice just by going back because the Philippine passport isn't that powerful enough, you know. But she knew that she was going to be caught for something, and I think people just don't really realize what is behind the scene, you know. And because the problem is in the Philippines, you know, I've been okay, sige. Tumira din ako sa Philippines. That's actually how we met each other, you know. And being 8 years in the Philippines, I've seen like how blindsided or how Philippines get easily distracted of things so that others can do other things. Forget what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that is it. So
So
if,
anong
if
anong reaction mo about itong si Maria Ressa, parang ang lakas ng kapit sa international no? Sa international news media no? Parang yung
yeah, because they
coverage,
want to win.
yung
Because the
coverage.
international news media, which is also owned by other entities, other foreign entities, that actually wants to get rid of the current government.
So talagang so in your opinion talagang nagagamit din She's just a pawn in all of this sa lahat ng ito
Of course. Pawns and kings, kings and fools.
Ganun talaga, that's the game that they play talagang.
Yeah. So that's my honest opinion. But if I have to say, you know, there should be a balance. And with minsan, yung mga news with Rappler, I don't really believe the news with Rappler because they only go with facts or with history facts that is written by other people because the other people are just being acknowledged for it. But what if the other people are being paid for writing this kind of news or knowledge?
Yun din ang reklamo nga madalas sa Raptor na they only present yung mga facts or yung news kapag it goes hand in hand doon sa agenda that they're trying to push. So parang ganun yung nangyayari, 'di ba? Na parang
Oh,
if this is
yeah.
if this goes well kung ano yung gusto nating then we will publish it, then we will go hard on it. So yun yung ina-accuse sa kanila that they pero sa akin ang sinasabi ko naman, parang sa day and age ngayon, hindi ba karamihan naman ng news media outlet ganun na? Parang talagang kanya-kanyang side, may kanya-kanya silang news outlet na aligned with them. So,
Depende.
The world is moving towards that?
Depende. Kasi as for now, yung mga ibang news sites that shows the other reality or shows the other picture is a very few Like if we're gonna watch sa TV, if I just have to mention about you talk about Fox News, CNN.
Sa Amerika parang nahati sa dalawa yung news sa Amerika eh. Parang I don't know, sobrang konti na lang yung talagang in the middle eh. It's either you're sa left or sa right or sa far left or sa far right. Doon sa kanila. So I'm not sure kung dyan
there's manipulation in it as well. So with the others, there's also manipulation also in the other media, except where there's where they show the other side of the picture. Let's say, for example, with Al Jazeera or RT, they just show what's the facts, what's really going on. Like, they talk about the most controversial stuff that the other Western news channels are blurring it out. But when we look at the Philippines, in the Philippines, you only, it's almost like a zombie nation.
Parang lahat ng issue kailangang hatiin politically, di ba? May mga issue naman kasi na dapat hindi hinahaluan na ng politics, nasasama pa between sa away nung pro and anti. Di ba? So parang lahat na lang ng issue.
Tapos ginawa nila ng parang teleserye. That's also another problem, When they say things, then they over exaggerate things. Then yan nangyayari sa Pilipinas. And then the other thing is that with this ABS-CBN franchise thing, well, they've been already manipulating the game of the Filipino hearts.
Hindi, sa akin lang. Ako
not manipulating, but
you can say that. I mean, you can say that. Pero yun ang nila yun yung kanilang that's what they have eh. That's the tool that they have. Yung mga artista, yun yung tool, yun yung kanilang
they use the tools.
Yun ang meron sila, di ba? The same way na yung kung sino yung kalaban nila, kung meron silang kalaban sa gobyerno, yun yung hawak nilang kapangyarihan. So parang labanan na lang yan ng
Yeah, pero yung yung masama dito is like bias eh. Like ginagamit mo lang ng media just for your own benefits and for your own bias thing. And where's then where's the so-called democracy? People have been craving for democracy in the Philippines, but they should also change the name, Republic of the Philippines. It's a republic. So why are people screaming for democracy? If you want to do democracy, go to other country, But if you're in the Philippines, then respect it, It's just like what Jesus said, obey the law. That's it, and pay your taxes. And that's what most of the people are not doing. Look at what's happening now with Lopez. He didn't pay his taxes proper.
Pero yung BIR nagsalita na diyan parang it doesn't basta nagsalita na yung BIR, it's a completely different issue. So let's
everything makes it complicated. But then, in the end, it's all about the color of money. So
yun naman.
Follow
the money.
With Maria, ganun din eh. After that, people would just, I think at least she would just be billed out or whatever,
So yun, let's end with dito kay Maria. They will file for appeal. So they will I think post bail. So how do you think will this play out? Do you think she would end up in jail? They say about 6.
No, she will not end up in jail. The thing is that there will be some settlements for sure. In the Philippines, it's mostly always about settlements.
Okay. So, okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much, bro. Thank you for joining us.
Take it.
Daming insightful comments that you gave. Take care dyan. Ingat parati dyan. Okay?
Sige, kayo rin ha.
Let's do this
Keep
again.
safe.
Let's do this again sometime, okay?
Okay,
Bye.
no problem. Next time, other topic, so it's
Other
no problem.
topic. Okay.